we go into the film The Outfit, and this is a film that I've heard about. And when I heard about it, I've heard rave reviews about it, but I wasn't even sure whether it was on streaming, it was in cinemas, nothing like that. And Shaun, you have managed somehow to track down a cinema that, if I'm correct, it's not that close to where you live, is it?
It's not too far. It's not too far away. It's
Okay.
not too far away from Bournemouth. It's about 30, 40 minutes away from Bournemouth.
All
And
right,
it is a nice it's probably not even that. It's probably, you could probably do it in about 30 minutes, I would say.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you might have tracked down a cinema that was still showing this film. And this is the film The Outfit, which all I know is that it has Mark Rylance in it, and it is almost set in one location, which is he's a tailor, and it's set in his
He's
shop.
a cutter. He's a
cutter.
cutter.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not
yeah.
a tailor.
Sorry, he's very particular about that.
He's
And it's set in there, and it just has like a whole bunch of like all these characters that come in and everything like that. And I hear rave reviews about it. But Shaun, tell us a bit more about it and what you thought.
I will tell you about. I'm just going to say a little about this cinema. It was an old-fashioned one. It was obviously, I should imagine, it's supported by Wareham is an old Saxon town. It's near Corfe Castle. It's in the Purbeck, and I just happened to go to Corfe Castle when I came past. I thought, oh, pop into Wareham. I thought, well, this is interesting. And then I saw when The Outfit was on, which is what I'd heard about. I thought, hey, I'm going to go see it. So I popped up and went in to see it. And so basically, it's this outfit shop. It's in the time of gangsters. You've got these gangsters. It's in a bit of a rundown area. So all the suits, all the clothes he's making is for, mobsters, gangsters, and obviously there's a bit of rivalry there. He's got a young lady assistant who's got a thing, sort of one of the mobsters going, and he's not very happy about it. And then there's a bit of an altercation between two mobsters. One of them gets killed, so they put him in like the desk thing, and then but the person who's killed is his father's like the top mafia, like the top boss. So and he comes, they all come into the shop, and he's what wants to happen there, what wants to happen there. So all the time there's all these little bits of intrigue going on. Mark Rylance, the cutter, is very particular, and he's very calm, and he's very slight, but should we say them? So, and all these sort of incidents happen, and he has to try and excuse me a minute, and he has to try and sort of cover himself. So he's all these intrigues are going on. So he's playing one off against the other. Trying to keep, and he's worried about this girl because he sees the girl as his daughter. So should we just say that this turns out to be, in the end, he's got a certain skill. No, I'm not going to say nothing about that. I'm just going to say he's a skilled cutter, isn't he? So he's not a tailor. He's just a skilled cutter. So.
That was my. Oh, Shaun, you've intrigued me, but now it sounds like you're about to give me a spoiler, and I don't want to know.
Okay. So, but yeah, just to say, why is someone like this working in a place like this? And his backstory, he tells his backstory, which is quite a believable backstory. And he says, like, because he wants this. There's obviously another little subplot with he wants this girl, so he gives this girl some money, and certain things happen. Anyway, so that's basically the plot. The film is really, really good. The film is like, it's so got to see this movie. This is class. Everything about this is class. The acting is class. It's just, it's believable as well. What you would think, well, I haven't got the huffy puffy factor of like, no, that wouldn't happen. There's no way that would happen. How would that work? And you've still got the tension as well, especially with some of the things that are going on. And he's trying to explain himself. He's trying to talk himself out of all these different situations, and it's getting a little bit. It's a lot of intrigue. Yeah, I would say that this is really good. This is one of those little hidden gems. And I mean, I've not seen anything about it before. I don't know if it is. If you can get it on any streaming places, I'm assuming must have been released at some of the cinemas. I mean, I heard about this film probably about a month ago. About a month ago, yeah.
And all I heard were rave reviews, but it's been like it's almost as if people don't want you to watch it. There's been like no hype, no advertising, no trailers, nothing about this film. But it sounds like it has like everything I've heard sounds like it's like character driven pot boiler, where
It
it's
is,
just kind
yeah.
of like the tension just ratchets up and ratchets up and ratchets up, and
Yeah.
it's on. It was a film that I immediately went on to try and find a place to watch it. It's not on any of the streaming platforms that I've found yet. I don't
No.
think you can rent it yet, so I think it's just in cinemas. But in specific
Cinema.
cinemas that are probably going to be miles from where you live.
Yeah,
So
well, that's what I mean. I don't think they even showed this because I keep my eye on the in Bournemouth, the pool cinema, and it wasn't showing there. So, which is most unusual because normally they show everything from your Hindi to the Polish film to every film you could possibly think of. But this was just like, wow, I'm assuming it was the cinema where it was obviously, I would think, would be a subsidised supported cinema because of where it is, in this little town. So, and there were a few people in there. So, but yeah, what a great little movie this was.
I'll just add, it's not on in Richmond, which would be one of my go-tos. So
Right.
just in terms of London.
it's on in Hereford, which is an hour and a bit from where I live.
Oh, right. Hereford.
On the motorway.
Oh,
So-
right. Okay.
All right. So how many stars did you give this?
Okay. It's got to be between a 4 and a 5. I'm tempted to. I mean, I really, really enjoyed it, but the criteria that we follow with Sharon's criteria, I would say this is probably. What do I do? Do I stick my neck out and go a 5? I think I'm just going to have to go a 4, just for. But it's a really close call with the 5. But it's it's a good movie, and I would love you guys to see it. I would recommend it too. It's just everything about it is shows sheer class. Just shows you don't need loads of money and loads of big actors to make a class movie.
You just need a good story.
Yeah.
A good, well-told story. All
Doesn't
right.
seem to be on anywhere with Odeon.
No, this film is like nowhere. It's difficult to. It's really, really difficult to watch this film. So, Shaun, well done.